Welcome to MMA Dogs. My name is Hector. This is my dog Dan.
Hey.
We'd like to take a quick second to thank you for tuning in today. And if you haven't already had a chance, please subscribe to our channel. You'll simply get a notification letting you know, hey, we uploaded a new video. That way you don't have to go looking around for it and have to keep track of this or that. It's all automatic. Dog?
Yes, please check out our website also, MMADogs.com. MMADAWGS.com. There we have our proven track record, our MMA betting strategy, and other helpful links, including a podcast, which can be found on iTunes. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
UFC on Fuel TV 7, February 16th in London. We have a light heavyweight matchup between Jimi Manuwa versus Cyrille Diabate. So is Manuwa going to knock out the Snake Diabate in the first round,
or is the Snake going to take advantage of Manuwa's cardio, take him down and submit him?
Well, let's take a look. Let's take a look here and see. Now, we'll take a look at Manuwa's last two fights, and then we'll take a look at Diabate's last two fights. So most recently, Jimi TKO'd Kyle Kingsbury, and his fight before that, Anthony Rea, TKO also. Diabate, last fight, submitted Chad Griggs. His fight before that, he won a decision, majority decision over Tom DeBlas. Now, for me, this fight is really interesting because, like we said in the very beginning, is Manuwa going to overpower Diabate, get in there in the first round and knock him out? Or is he going to gas and then Diabate get the submission? Or perhaps, Diabate is no slouch on the feet. Perhaps hurt him on the feet. So, right off the bat, I'm taking a look at their most recent opponents. And I see Diabate most recently fought Chad Griggs. Now, no disrespect to Griggs, but in my opinion, he has no business fighting in the UFC. And I remember telling my dog's a witness to it, and we've got it all up on the website too, documented by a third party. I picked against Griggs, and this guy has no business. And if I remember correctly, you might remember a dog. The odds were pretty even, weren't they? Well, that's regard the point. The point is that, man, I saw a big hole in Griggs, and picked against him. Sure enough, and then you take a look at the fight between with Tom DeBlas. Tom DeBlas looked terrible in that fight. The third round, these two guys were like two dying creatures,
and still didn't want to judge score it for DeBlas, right?
Yeah, and then the fight before that, he lost to the Hippo Peroche, the Snake versus the Hippo. I think that's pretty funny. The Snake versus the Hippo.
The Hippo
France versus Snake. Australia. The Hippo stepped on the Snake or sat on the Snake, submission, rear naked choke. So I take a look at those opponents, and I'm thinking to myself, now why would Jimi Manuwa not be able to go in there and knock out Cyrille Diabate? Why not? What's stopping him from going in there, landing a knockout punch, and overpowering him? Manuwa's just a beast. Now, Diabate does have the advantage in experience, a huge advantage in experience, but Manuwa, I think in this particular fight, like I said, I think he's going to get the better of Diabate. I really believe that he's going to get the knockout in the first round. Now, as far as how confident I feel in it, it's 3 stars for me. The odds aren't out yet, so we can't talk about the betting strategy. We'll take a look at what the odds are. Hopefully they're not too inflated one way or the other. Hopefully it's pretty solid line. But there are going to be some people, dog. Me and my dog were talking about this, who buy into the hype, perhaps too much into the hype, and end up getting burned, getting caught speeding on the line. So you have to be real careful about that. But as far as just a prediction, it's 3 stars. That's my confidence level, and it's Manuwa. What do you got, dog? What are your thoughts on it?
This fight is really interesting because both these guys have their creme de la creme, if you will say. So now, I really don't know what kind of Cyrille Diabate is going to show up. Are we going to see the Snake that showed up and fought the Hippo and DeBlas, or are we going to see the Snake that took out Chad Griggs? Regardless of those opponents and their caliber, Manuwa is just rolling right through guys. Never been the distance. 11 knockouts and 9 first-round stoppages. Very accurate on his strikes. This guy does not throw flurries at all. He throws a punch, it's gonna land, and it's gonna land hard. He dropped Kyle Kingsbury hard in that first round. I was really disappointed they didn't stop that fight that soon. But it kind of opened a little bit of a hole for me, because I felt like if they didn't stop that fight, Kyle Kingsbury stood a chance, just a chance, very slim chance at winning a decision on that one, because he took Manuwa deeper than most guys could, and he really showed how bad the cardio was that Manuwa had, and he got him on the ground a few times, and I was really nervous for Manuwa and everything. So I'm thinking, is Manuwa going to go out there and do what he did to Kyle Kingsbury, and is Cyrille the Snake Diabate going to survive, or is Cyrille the Snake Diabate going to go out there and take out Manuwa? I'm leaning towards Cyrille the Snake Diabate. I think the experience is going to play the experience is really going to play a part here in this fight, and I really think that besides the fact that he's 4-2 in the UFC and can be submitted, and he does gas, his strikes are pretty accurate. Maybe not as accurate as Manuwa, and he's still pretty well rounded. I have to go with Cyrille the Snake Diabate, but it's going to be a do not bet. I mean, this fight could go either way. I'm really excited to see what the odds are, but I'm going with the Snake via do not bet. Probably a submission, though. He's going to get a submission either in the first or second round, but do not bet on this fight unless you're going to go with my dog's pick, 3 stars.
There you go, folks. The Nigerian-born, now English, Jimi Manuwa versus the Snake, the French Snake, Cyrille Diabate. This will definitely be one of those interesting matchups that I can't wait to see. And we'll see you guys in the next video.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.